the Suffolk Crunch, sponsored by Shirt Club. Check it out, go to the website, use the code TC30 for 30% off at the checkout. That code is the Suffolk Crunch. So get over there, brilliant cause, getting the conversation going, one bad shirt at a time. It's all in aid of mental health. Shout out to John, who reached out in the week. There's a video on the channel, if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. But I thought I'd do a live. We might have a few people join. No one's watching at the minute, but you can obviously watch back. But I might try and do one of these a couple of times a week. I might have to notify people when I'm going live, and then people can get involved. But I thought I'd oh, there's 3 of you watching. Whoever it is, shout out, hit the like button, hit subscribe, get involved. Yeah, we'll do it the Saturday stroll today. Adam Cornish, hello. Megan, hello. Daniel Hill, afternoon. Any questions, drop them in the comments and I will try and answer. But yeah, just thought I'd come on, have a chat. Obviously, Helen Price, hello, how you doing? Hope everyone's well, hope everyone's enjoying the sun. I've done a bit of gardening. Megan from Hong Kong, what is the temperature in no, Adam, am I going to Austria? There's no details yet. Good afternoon, Jonathan Stringer up the posh. Hope you're summering well. I think it's 10 weeks today when the season kicks off. But obviously there'll be a game on the Friday night. I'm predicting it's going to be Town versus Wrexham away at the racecourse, or Birmingham away. It's going to be a big game for Town. Obviously we're the bookies' favourites already. If you believe what you see, obviously the odds were out. I think, what was it? The day after we got relegated. 25 degrees in Hong Kong. It's probably that here today. I would have thought. The sun's gone in. Oh, there he is. Up the blue moon. Hello, Phil. Hope you're well. Hope everyone's well. It's barbecue weather, everyone. Get the barbecues on. Yeah, a bit of steak, a bit of chicken. Get on the barbie. Hello, Chris. How are you? But yeah, obviously the main talking point of the week is Liam Delap. He's going to go to Chelsea. The move, transfer window actually opens tomorrow for a week, obviously for the Club World Cup. Expect that to be done in the next couple of days. I think, look, there's obviously Mark Ashton came out. There's a great interview in today's East Anglian, the second part of a 2-parter with Stuart Watson. Goes into a little bit about the Delap, sort of what he meant when he said the club are well protected, which I think probably that's why there's the meltdown on the socials with the Town fans. I think it's 30%, I think is the fee that City get. That is only of like what's made on top of the transfer fee. So look, I think Town are making somewhere between 6, 7 to 10 million, you know. Look, it's not too bad. Could it have been better? Yeah, there was a lot of a meltdown I see when Town signed him, saying it's a lot of money. You know, he hasn't really proved himself at Hull. Can we keep Caduce Simon? Rumour has it he's bought a house in Felixstowe. So rumour has it that Town are working hard to get a deal done. Look, obviously he would be a really good signing. You know, still got a lot to learn, I think, but obviously midfielders, that's the place we're going to have to spend a lot of money on. I think Harrison Reed was linked in the week from Fulham. Good player. Yeah, there's Guy was linked. Jonathan from Chelsea, striker, obviously come from Barcelona. I think he scored 6 goals in the Conference League. Didn't really play in the Premier League, so he'll probably might be going out on loan. There's the lad from, forget his name, from Manchester City, who they got from West Ham. I think that was 10 million. Today I see Latte Laff again, linked to obviously Town. Looked at, I think it was in the first, yeah, it was in the August window, wasn't it? We were after Latte Laff. Really surprised me that we didn't go back in for him. When normally Kieran's one of them people, if we chase somebody, we will probably try and make a move in the next window if we don't get them. But look, George Hurst, he's going to be obviously an integral part next season. Can he stay fit? That's the main question with George Hurst. You know, can he stay fit? If he does, he's an asset to Town. He can play in the Championship. But then there was links earlier in the season towards the end that there was, I think it was Burnley and Leeds were looking at him. So look, Ashton said in his interview today in the East Anglian, he didn't say they had to sell another couple, but another couple will go. Look, I don't think he's going to come out and say the football club need to sell players. Look, obviously, I think we've earned, what is it, 112.9 million for finishing 19th. We get 48 million for the first parachute payment. So, and then we get the Delap fee. If I'm a betting man, I'm thinking Amari Hutchinson and Leif Davis will move on. Dar O'Shea, probably going to have teams looking at him, like your Sunderlands. I know he was at Burnley before, but it wouldn't surprise me if he was linked in the summer. Look, obviously there's going to be a lot of turnover of players. We've got a lot of players going back to their parent clubs, loan moves. Then you've obviously got Al Hamadi coming back to the football club. Elkan Baggott, I think he's got a year that Town can take up. Marcus Harness, linked with Huddersfield. That's another big bit of news in the week. Lee Grant with his first managerial appointment. As I cross the road and try and not get run over. Lee Grant going to Huddersfield. See, look, a lot of Huddersfield fans not happy, but I think he's had a really good schooling. He was at Manchester United. He's obviously come and worked under Kieran when he was a striker coach. We scored over 100 goals, 200 goals nearly, didn't we, in 2 years? So, look, Lee Grant, first foray into management. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a couple of ex-Town or Town players head there. Harness, you know, he'll know all about these players. If you've got like players who, like your Baggots, Elkan Baggott, good young player. I think he moves on. Don't think he's going to make it at a football club. But yeah, good luck to Lee Grant. Great interview over on the Huddersfield YouTube. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. Speaks really well, you know. Obviously gives the football club and Kieran a lot of credit for obviously giving him his first coaching role, and we always knew that he was going to move on into management. So it's I think that looks good on the football club. You know, we progress these people, and then they go on, and let's see how he can do. Obviously at Huddersfield next season, pressure will be on there because obviously big expectations, and they didn't really have a great season this season, did they? Didn't make the playoffs. So can City help us out? Who have we got down Blue Moon Field that you could give us this time? Obviously you gave us Delap last time. You've made a little bit of money out of us. And listen, when the Town fans are having their meltdown on the socials about Delap, and then I did tell the fishermen, we haven't been in the Premier League for 22 years. We're at the bottom of the food chain. We're behind the likes of Leicester's and Southampton's, they've been established Premier League clubs. And it's like Ashton said today, you're given the terms. There's a whole host of clubs looking at Delap. It's basically take it or leave it, you know. So we're a bit hamstrung when it comes to that. I think so. If he hadn't agreed to them terms, he wouldn't have come to Town. Glorified loan, you could say. He's done well, Delap. If I'm looking at your strikers that you had at the football club and the system we play, George Hurst probably fits better than Liam Delap. Liam Delap, he's a great individual, you know. He's a different type of striker than Hurst too. I think Hurst just sort of fits our system perfectly. Hello, Dugout Football Channel, how you doing? Anyway, anyone watching who hasn't subscribed, smash that subscribe button and share this video with your friends. We're looking at it in 10k. We will be doing a shirt giveaway in the summer. One of my good friends on Twitter, he's going to donate a shirt again, so that will be a competition running. I will let you know. Not even sure when the new shirts are out. Hello, Mark Eagle, how you doing, mate? Jonathan Stringer, put Smodics near your main striker Hurst. Whoever will score bundles, or will you stick with just one up top? I think, Jonathan, the way Kieran plays, obviously he likes playing that one striker and then you're three behind. So just duck under here. I would expect Sammy Smodics to play off the striker, which he didn't do this season in the Premier League because he was out on the left-hand side, which I thought was a little bit weird because his main threat is through the middle. Like you see when he was at Blackburn and he scored, 31 goals. I think he played near Sam Gallagher. Sometimes he played up there on his own. So, RTFC Beard, How are we doing, mate? Hope you're good. Hope you're enjoying the weather. Hope you're keeping good. Jonathan Stringer, not sure if anyone pays the 35 million for the Hutchinson release clause. Listen, I think there'll be teams out there who are interested in Amari. 35 million, it wouldn't be all up front, so it would be structured over, what, 3 or 4 years. So I think there'll be someone out there, Jonathan. I think someone will be interested in Amari. Beard is looking majestic. It's getting a little bit grey. I'm have to go in next week for a bit of a trim up. It's getting under here, look. The beard, yeah, it can only get to a certain length, ITFC beard, and it has to be trimmed down. I'm not going long. Not a beard like you, unfortunately. What other news is there? Champions League final tonight. Anyone in the chat, who do you think's winning? PSG or Inter? Paris Saint-Germain for me. I like Luis Enrique, I think he's a great coach. I like Inzaghi, Inter, but I'm just going to edge towards PSG winning their first Champions League. What else was it? Oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, football is eating itself. I did put a tweet out. Right, we've got Jonathan Stringer wants Inter, ITFC Beard wants Inter. I did put a tweet out. When I see yesterday, Trent Alexander-Arnold, right, leaving Liverpool, he's on a free, contract runs out the 30th of June. No, Real Madrid bought him early. They want him to play in the Club World Cup. So they paid £10 million. 10 million. £10 million. Unbelievable. I mean, football is, it's eating itself. I know the money Madrid will make from playing in that competition, it outweighs that 10 million. It's probably just chicken feed, but it's still a lot of money. It's madness. Lynn Phillips, I was told by someone who was at the ITF's dinner that Cajuste is staying. Just what I was told. Well, you're not the only one to say that, Lynn. Hope you're having a great Saturday. So we'll just have to watch this space. Obviously, Mas Luongo, he's moved on. Calvin Phillips has gone back. Sam Morsey, year left on his deal. I was told today there's still an offer on the table from Saudi for Sam for 2 years. Don't know how true that is, so don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, other than that, yeah, look, it's been good doing this little Saturday stroll. If you're not watching live, watch it back at any time. If you're looking for a shirt for stag do, summer barbecue, you're off to the T20 cricket, you're going to the darts, you want to go to the beach, go to Bad Shirt Club. Head over there to their website, use the code TSC30, 30% off at the checkout. £1 to every sale goes to Suffolk Mind, which is absolutely brilliant. Right, one loss before I go. It's a big loss to the Prem. Don't think he was treated that well. He wasn't treated well, was he, by Liverpool fans, mate? I mean, how you doing? Yeah, they call themselves the best fans in the world, and then they treat someone who's been there since he was 6. He's given 20 years service, and yeah, he gets booed. I did read today he's not allowed to wear the number 66 at Madrid. Rules in Spain, you can only wear up to number 25 unless you're a youth player. So what number will Trent pick? Anyway, hello Andy Molnar from Boston, US. How you doing? Anyway, guys, Jonathan Stringer, we need at least one of the new boys to start this season, or I still can't see them. Well, I believe if there's going to be anyone that stays up, it will probably be Leeds. Sunderland, I think, just take the money, lads. I mean, this time last week they were getting ready. Brilliant, wasn't it? Brilliant goal. The winner, the scenes. Just take the money. Take the money. Reinvest it. Don't go too crazy. Are you going to stay up? Probably not. I see Jordan Henderson was linked in the week. Who else went up? Burnley. Are Burnley going to keep 16? Let 16 goals in next season. What was it? 20 odd clean sheets with James Trafford in goal. Will he be there? He might go to Newcastle. Don't think so. Leeds. Look, it all depends how they start. I think that was Town's main sort of problem, wasn't it? How we started the season. We started quite well, but we just didn't get wins on the board. Actually, before I go, Ooh, nice car. A lot of soft tops about now, roof down. Bikers out. Up to Finchinfield they go. Get on the green. Yeah, there is a there will be a third one because I'll upload it shortly. 3 season reviews. So we've got Pete from South Africa, season review. Go and check it out. My good mate Kieran in Oz, season review. Go and check it out. And I've got one from Richard Chandler. He is on the Ipswich Town Supporters Club committee. So I will be dropping that this afternoon. I will do one of my own when I can get round to it. You're probably a bit bored of what I've had to say, and it's good to hear other people's perspective and view. Anyway, cheers for watching. Clock is striking 3 o'clock. Hit the subscribe button. We've had 38 people watching. Can we make it 58 when we do the next live? And next time I'll probably get on the socials and say when I'm going to go live, so we might get a few more in. But if you haven't watched it live, don't worry, you can watch it back. 16 minutes. Cheers for everyone watching. Simon, ITFC Beard, Jonathan Stringer, Hong Kong Massive, Andy Molnar in the Boston, US. You're all legends. Come on to town. Have a great day. Enjoy the Champions League final if you're watching tonight. If you're going to a barbecue, if you're going to the pub. Have a great day. The weather is lovely. The sun is sort of, it's out, but it's sort of behind the clouds. It's very, very muggy. I'm going to go in and have a cold drink. I might even go and get an ice cream. But cheers for watching, everyone. See you on the next video. Up the town. Right. Over and out. How do we end this? Hang on. Are you still? We're going to stop streaming anyway. Sorry about the ending. I didn't know how to get out, guys. Thanks for watching.